What a Wild Spirit Brings by Lil, Chapter 19. It was days before she could stand to sit up and eat and try to be alive. Mitten watched her concerned. Gimp paced back and forth. Mornay sat on a little throne that had been carried in on the backs of 4 guards each day to check in on her. Lil was a listless, suffering mass of grief. All her effort had been fruitless. He still died. "Lil," Mitten said at last, "what happened to you? You fell asleep next to him and stayed asleep for days. I arrived and found you like that. They were all worried, but I explained that you were in the wilder and actually were fine there. They, of course, still worried, but I didn't. Lil, when you woke up screaming and all, it was horrific. It was like you were being eaten alive or burning alive or something. I couldn't get you to stop, so I slammed you over the head with a chair. Sorry about that. The bump is gone at least. What happened to you in the wilder? Maybe it is too dangerous for you after all?" Lil was shocked. I wasn't on fire?" "No, child," Gim said, stopping her pacing and glaring with false anger. She looked worried, sick. I don't know then. I thought I was on fire. It felt like I was. I swear, I was burning." "But you don't know how you felt like that?" Mitten said, and looked grim. "I know I was with him. I was helping him. I was healing him. Then a wild one came and found me and seemed really upset and dragged me away from him and sent me back out of the wilder. And when I got out, I was on fire." "Lil, he never got better. You didn't heal him. I don't know what you were doing, but if she was upset, then it was probably bad, not good." "But I did heal him! Or, well, I partially did. I took away his pain and bore it. I sang to him and held him, and his spirit got better and better. I know I was healing him." "Lil, you need to ask a wild one, because he showed no signs of getting better in any way, and you became, well, delusional or something." "I already was delusional." "What do you mean?" "I was still clinging to the same stupid delusion I had when I was in that garden. I kept believing you would come back and help me. I honestly thought you would be here and save him. You didn't save either of us. Why, Mitten? What did we do to deserve this? Why didn't you help? Why weren't you there? Why?" Mitten looked so shocked and hurt. Lil wanted to hit her. Lil couldn't stop crying. "You really blame me?" Mitten Heldani whispered, pain enveloping her lovely features. "Cousin." She looked at the woman on the throne. Mornay kept Lil from saying yes. Her tone said, "Shut your open mouth, stupid." Lil did. "You know that it is not her fault. To blame her would not bring him back. Be honest, cousin. Truth leads to freedom." Lil wanted to hit her cousin now, but instead she laid back down and pulled the covers over her head. She heard Mitten leave, and she tried not to care. The woman might not have done it, but she did not fail to stop it. Some friend. Or she did fail to stop it. Some friend. "She is your friend. The Heldani are supposed to kill you, but here you are alive." She almost jumped. She had never heard the little voice that spoke so clearly before. It was childlike. It was soft. It was firm. "Who are you?" Lil thought, scared of the answer. "I am Henry." "Henry?" "The only person in all the world who understands." Lil felt her eyes widen under the blanket. Her heart started pounding so hard she thought the bed must be shaking from it. "But he's dead." "Sort of." You're in my head?" "You didn't heal me. I died. My body is gone. I can tell. But somehow I am not. I am stuck to you, sissy." Was that what had happened? Had she somehow bound his spirit to hers? Right! No wonder that wild one was upset. "That was funny, sissy, her booting you like that." He laughed. Lil started crying. He was laughing. He had never laughed in life. "Oh, don't cry, sissy." "I'm sorry, Henry. It's just so good to hear you." Thanks?" He laughed again. She laughed too. She couldn't help it. She saved him. It was an odd way, but she did. Henry. A cute name for a cute boy. "Thanks. Lil is cute too, sissy." "Thanks, little brother." She could almost feel him smiling with her. "Are you all right, Lil?" Mornay asked. She had forgotten there were still people here. She lifted the covers away and beamed at Gimp Heldani and the Queen of Andros. "Yes. Yes, I am." They both looked at each other sideways, and then at her, question in their faces. She jumped out of the bed and hugged both of them. Gimp's green eyes were filled with amazement, and Mornay looked more like she was tolerating a mosquito bite. Lil laughed at them both, with her brother inside her head. "Do you see what I see, little brother?" "Yes." "And hear and smell and feel?" "Not only hear. No, only hear. For some reason, I can't smell or feel. Oh, it is all right. I like not feeling. I don't feel any pain. Then I am happy you do not feel. I love you, sissy. Lil almost fell backwards. Gimp actually reached out to catch her. Light. I love you too, little brother. I know. Yeah, of course. I knew before, too. I didn't know what it was until I met you. You were nice to me. You liked me. You held me. No one ever did that. When I was very little, I lived with a woman called Mother. She hit me a lot. But one day, the day before I went to live with the king, she took me out to the lake and taught me how to fish. We spent the whole day fishing and playing in the water. We ate the fish roasted over a fire, and we stayed out till the stars came out and lay on the grass and stared at them all. She told me stories and sang me songs. She was smiling and kind the whole day. When she touched me with a kiss, she said to me, "Tomorrow won't be like today, nor the next day, Henry, but one day long from now, when you die, you can remember today and know that for one day of your life you were happy. Because of you, sissy, I had more than one day to remember. I had lots of days." Lil did fall then, and Gimp was there, and Lil clung to the woman. It was overwhelming. It was too much. She could have loved him more. She could have taken better care of him. She had been almost completely self-absorbed with her own grief over her own rape to treat him like she should have. He didn't see any of that. "Sissy, you're crying again." "I know. I'm trying to stop. I love you, Henry. I'm so glad you're attached to me." "Lil, what is going on with you?" Mornay said. "I know," Henry said, laughing playfully again. Lil answered both of them by laughing her head off. She couldn't help it. Gimp held her, and she laughed and laughed.